Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Cardano. Once again, thank you for your continued support, okay? Really do appreciate it. Big up the CoinsKid crew. And I see all of you going to ALESSIO's video today. That's brilliant, just saying CoinsKid sent me. That guy, he needs a lot of notice, basically. Not that he's not going anyway, but he's the GOAT. So definitely do head over to his videos, get involved in his channel and watch his content and learn effectively, because that's what you will do when you watch his content. The guy's a guru, he's a genius. So yeah, thank you for going over there and getting involved in his channel right there. So that's good, that's golden. So right now, there's a saying in where I come from: you can't keep a good man down, and Cardano is a good man, really, isn't it? Metaphorically speaking, because it is a fantastic project and it is going places, making strides. Okay, I don't need to go into the fundamentals or tokenomics with you. You're fully aware of what it is. All I do is show you the charts and technical analysis, and right now Cardano is looking relatively strong. It's picking up really well. It's broken out a key level of resistance right there. I think it was one of the first projects to break out of that level of resistance yesterday, and it actually fell back a little bit. And it back tested it as support, which is great. You want to see that, and it's bounced off that, and I'll show you that in a minute. But so far so good. Cardano is making strides, and hopefully now we get this bull run continued and Bitcoin starts to find some more volume, because that's what we do need to see. We do need to see more volume, okay, across the channels here, across multiple projects, not just one particular project. We need to see the volume coming in, and hopefully the Americans can wake up now in the afternoon here in the UK and start to keep buying, basically, and not make the market roll over by selling off. So fingers crossed, we're getting more upside here, because we do have a breakout target for Cardano, and I will show you that in a moment. But just want to reassure you, this is Elliott wave theory right here. This is also Fibonacci retracement extension right here that we do anticipate Cardano getting to. But honestly, we've not got a crystal ball, and you're fully aware that the market can roll at any minute. You can enter a bear market, start to fall under these EMAs and start to hit your head, and that's it, you're in a bear market, aren't you? But hopefully in this bull market, in this two-part bull market that we do anticipate for crypto, this is where you would see the continuation and get to these price predictions laid down here from CoinsKid. And like I said to you, this signal here, right, this is your buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid. For those of you new to this video, stick with the channel. I'll show you the best projects to get involved in a bear market, because you will enter a bear market. It's inevitable, okay? No one's got a crystal ball. They don't know exactly when it will come, but it will come, and it'll be a multi-year bear market for crypto, and it'll be horrible, and it'll be blood on the streets, and it's soul destroying. But they're the optimal opportunities for you to get involved into crypto, because it is an evolving ecosystem. You know, you're fully aware of that by now, and just like the dot-com era, where you had the dot-com bubble, basically, there is going to be a lot of shit in crypto. You're fully aware of that. And in another 3 or 4 years time, when we start the bull market again after a cycle of a bear market, half the projects that you're involved in won't necessarily be here anymore. And that was the case for the previous cycles, okay? Everything wanted to be Bitcoin, but now Bitcoin's its own sort of entity. It's a store of value, and it's proving that. It's great. It's moving forward. Everything is evolving, and in years to come, you know, you'll look back at these prices now and think, wow, I was involved in that, and what an opportunity moving forward. Because like that tweet I showed you the other day, where the guy, and I'll show you again for those of you who not watched the video from the other day, I'll show you this, exactly what I mean, okay? Yeah, so this guy here, Nick Allen, in 2011, you know, Bitcoin down to 270 a pop, so glad I didn't buy in on that mess. You could be saying the same now about a lot of your projects you're involved in. You're seeing the pullback, okay? Because look, this we put a few days ago, is this guy still alive? And Nick Allen put alive but dead inside. So no one can see into the future, but sometimes what you got to do is zoom out, and if in doubt, zoom out, okay? And that's what you got to do. If in doubt, zoom out. Look at the charts. These charts are saying that Cardano is going places, okay? And it's got extensions to get to, but again, it could roll over, and you're fully aware of that, and we will always be transparent with you. So far, so good. It's doing relatively well. You've bounced off the 20 EMA, which is really strong. Just like I said to you, if you're above a 20 EMA on any time frame, you're in an uptrend. If you're below them, you're in a consolidation event, and potentially if you start to fall under the 55 and then drag the 20 over your shoulder, you're in a downtrend, and you're effectively in a bear market. So far, so good. You can't look at this chart and say Cardano's in a bear market, and I've seen a lot of people saying Cardano's in a bear market and things like that. Yeah, okay, we've got a bit overextended. Like I said to you, you always come back to the EMAs to test them as support, and that's exactly what happened here for Cardano. So what we do need to see for Cardano right now then is obviously break this high here, break the all-time high, continuation of this Elliott wave theory, wave 5 up to these extensions right here, and hopefully it will come in this bull market, because this is what you could be looking at Cardano going towards a $7.63, and from here right now that is a further appreciation for Cardano of around about 303%. And then hopefully with the bull market, the overextension there, the 1618, this is where you could see Cardano get into $18 plus per token. And from here right now, that would be a further appreciation of around 810%. So, and that would be that extension carried out. And you know what, in previous bull markets, a lot of projects have created the bullish cross, the buy and go to the beach signal right there, and have continued and carried out that extension. So it's all good, it's all golden to get to there. But obviously it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to go up, you're going to come down, you're going to go up, you're going to come down. As long as you're holding support, you're in an uptrend effectively. Do you see that? So right now I'm going to jump into the 8-hourly time frame for Cardano, okay? So with the 8-hourly time frame, Cardano broken out this level of resistance right here. Do you see this, of this sort of horizontal triangle that it's got going on for itself? A lot of projects were inside this level of resistance, but with Cardano, it was one of the first projects to break out. And yesterday it broke out, and what did it do? It rolled over and it back tested its support. So that's really, really, really strong for Cardano. And we did say, as long as you break this level of resistance right there, put in a cheeky long, okay? And you can see right now that Cardano is on its way to a price prediction, and that's a 30% long trade that we gave you right there. For Cardano, you've got the bullish cross on the 8-hourly time frame. What you do need to see though is more volume, okay? We do need the volume to step in, so keep an eye on that. Look, you've got the volume over here that's pushing it up there. Do you see that? So at the minute the volume's a bit shady, so do keep an eye on that, because obviously you're fully aware you've got things called bull traps. But so far so good. The charts are telling us that Cardano is bullish. We've bottomed out, we've made the higher lows, you've broken resistance, you're breaking out of a WW bottom. Do you see that? So it's all good, it's all golden, because right now from here, if Cardano was continued to appreciate, you'll be looking at a further 20% appreciation for Cardano, and it's great. But obviously it's not going to just go there like that in one big green candle, okay? You're going to run into levels of resistance, you're going to fall back, you're going to potentially create a consolidation event where you go sideways and you think it's going to roll over again. But as long as you retrace, and we will go through that in tomorrow's video, I won't go a bit long today, I do apologize. As long as you sort of run into a wall and retrace and don't lose a level like I've spoken to you before about, okay, when you start to retrace, as long as you adhere to them levels of support and the golden ratio, you know, fall below that when you're retracing, then that's where you could see that continuation and more upside for Cardano. So it's looking really, really good. Okay, we've bounced off this level of resistance, broken out of this level of resistance just here, back tested support, which is what you want to see. You've broken up, you've come back, you've back tested this as support. Golden, absolutely golden for continuation right here for Cardano. So yeah, that's basically Cardano in a nutshell. It's looking really, really good, isn't it? Again, if you do start to see continuation from here, you've got a further upside of 21% right there. And if you did start to see a roll, then obviously you need to see this hold as support once more, and that's where you could see Cardano fall back about 8%. Okay, but if it was to do that, it needs to hold this level here as support, because you can see it's getting a little bit extended on the EMAs right there. This is the 8-hourly time frame, so to anticipate a pullback at some point to the 20 EMA to retest support before continuation. And if you're not actually involved in Cardano at this point and you're looking for an entry point, then like I always say to my subscribers, wait for the retest of the 20, because it will come, and if it holds, beautiful continuation. Put in a cheeky long, okay, because that's where potentially Cardano is going to go to. And also I'll just lay down a price prediction off the bat just here based off this 8-hourly time frame using Fibonacci. Okay, so effectively you come down there and you start to form a new impulsive wave off there, and that's your local top. So you're looking at $4.17 off this next impulsive wave for Cardano. Okay, that's being formed right now, because you've bottomed out there and you start to form a new impulsive wave up, and this is where you could see Cardano go on to $4. So from here right now, if it was to continue to appreciate, that is a 124% upside for Cardano in this bull market. And hopefully this is the bottom structure we're looking for, and we've got this ABC correction out the way for Cardano as well, and we're starting to march onwards and upwards. But again, you do need to see this local high broken as well. So you do need to see Cardano get above $1.94 and start closing to break out this high. Do you see that? Because you are getting a beautiful reversal pattern here like this. Okay, you've broken out of this ascending triangle, you've broken to the upside, you've got that high to tackle, and that's where you may start to fall into a level of resistance right there for Cardano. So do anticipate that at $1.95. I'm going to drop that in right there, okay, because what you'll be doing there, you'll be breaking that local high, which is really, really important. So you do need to see Cardano on the 8-hourly time frame start to close above this particular level. And this is where you could actually run into a little bit of resistance for Cardano. So you do need to see Cardano break and get above that, okay, because that will be a key level of resistance right there. Do you see that? because it was resistance there of this bull flag. Do you see that? Bull pennant, sorry. And then you broke out to the upside before rolling over. So this is a key area that you do need to see Cardano closing above. If it does start to close above that, then I would 100% look for that continuation of this price prediction just here, and then hopefully get into the all-time high of $2.47 for Cardano. But so far so good. It's looking relatively bullish. Okay, take care everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with another update on Cardano. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay tuned. Bye bye.